Don't we put the thing down?
You literally made me take it out 5 minutes ago.
I know, but I changed my mind.
Which color?
The teal.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the best place for avant-garde makeup and high-end retouching. Today, we have a very special guest joining this channel, the first of many videos in this series, featuring none other than...
Am I supposed to say something?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is James. I'm Cindy's husband.
We got married on January 28th, and I have yet to put him in front of the camera. We've done one design challenge episode in another playlist before. It did not go so well. It was the first time I ever had to put makeup on him, and he was not happy about it.
I really don't like the eyeliner? God, that hurts so much.
But he has so much more respect for makeup now, and like what I do, so I'm gonna do it again. The reason I really wanted to do this, besides exploiting my husband for YouTube, is so that I can take a break on the crazy makeup on myself. I get a lot of eczema flare-ups, so now I'm using gentler techniques on my face, and so instead I was
not doing makeup?
Exactly, but today I did makeup because it was feeling better. But I was like, oh, you already promised to help me with this, so we're gonna do this makeup.
I didn't promise anything. I didn't get a choice. I got bullied into this, so everyone knows.
I did
This
not.
The internet knows. I got bullied into this. I had no choice.
No, bullying?
You get married and you lose all choice as a man.
This is the serious accusation. We do not condone bullying on this channel. However, he is lying. So let's move on. Today we're gonna be doing two things at the same time, which I hope you can do, because multitasking can be very hard for some people who are not used to it. I wasn't talking about you. We'll be doing this makeup look for him. I did draw it on my face because it was originally for my pastel romance series, but I said, romance, why not involve my romantic partner? And the second part is going to be me interrogating James and asking newlywed questions for him.
Can't wait.
He will be answering them as I jab his face very gently with makeup.
Also, this seems like suspicious that I'm getting asked these questions while in a vulnerable position.
Not at all. Alright, let's start with an easy question. What do you do for work, first of all? Let's just get to know you.
So for work, I'm a software engineer. Yeah, that's what I do for work.
Why are you making a face?
Oh, it's very refreshing.
So what is it like in your free time to be my bitch? Just kidding. My photographer.
I don't have to do this, so you know.
I know, and I love you. Thank you for doing this with me. But,
so what's it like being your photographer?
yes, what's it like being my photographer? Photographing your wife. Because we actually started doing this
Long before we were married.
Yes.
Stressful pretty much all the time.
Why? No, be serious.
I am serious. You're so stressful to work with.
I'm stressful.
You turned into a little stress ball. Like, give you 5 minutes into your makeup shoots and you start yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. Okay, we always have this discrepancy on what is yelling. I talk sternly to him because I'm in my adult voice.
I'm not talking about stern voice. I'm talking about yelling voice.
I'm not yelling. I'm just a loud person.
To be fair though, it usually takes her like 3 or 4 hours to do her makeup. So by the end, she's both hungry and thirsty. And
hey, I'm better at it now. I've taken feedback and I've adjusted my behavior, so I am no longer a hangry monster. Ah! Oops, I got it on your shorts. It's okay, it's mostly liquid. I can get it off. I told you you'll have to make sacrifices from your clothing. I'm also not doing a great job of putting this on you. What were you saying?
I really want to itch my forehead. Oh, itch.
Is it there? Do I need to hit you harder?
No, don't hit me harder. You'll give me a concussion.
Okay. He is very easily concussed.
I am.
What got you into photography?
When I was in like middle school, I had like a family friend. Can't talk. I had a family friend come and visit us, and he had a camera, and he had like some really nice equipment. He was taking photos of our dogs like playing in our backyard. And that got me into like photography. I'm like, this is really cool. Like, I want a camera. Mom and Dad, like parental units, please acquire me a camera. Why are you putting this on my eyelids? What the fuck?
I'm just...
Pretty sure foundation doesn't go into your eyes.
It's not into your eyes. You're just over dramatic.
Like, ah.
Don't worry, it's not in your eyes.
So after I got a camera, I got into like landscape photography, and then I was doing that, you know, throughout middle school and high school and most of college, and then after I Jesus Christ.
Don't. Okay.
And after I met Cindy, I just started doing portraiture because I found it a lot easier. You didn't have to go as far.
We started doing portraiture because we were having trouble figuring out date nights, being two broke college students.
That's very true.
And it was much easier to do photo shoots. Oh, look at that flawless skin.
I already had flawless skin.
No, you don't. I will say that your skin has been much better since I first met you.
My skin was like acne ridden when you
You
first
are
met
still
me.
going through puberty, I swear.
Like the back end of puberty.
It's time for a question. What is the one household chore you absolutely hate to do, but your wife is always nagging you to do it anyway?
I don't know. I was gonna say like eating, like cooking.
That's not a chore.
I know. I don't think it counts. But you're always nagging me to like eat. Probably wash the dishes. But I like washing the dishes more than eating. Or cooking.
More than eating?
Cooking.
Oh, cooking.
That's why I like the deal we have going now, where like you cook and I'll wash all the dishes.
Okay, so I refuse to. I'm a feminist, whatever that means. But like
You don't wash the dishes.
I refuse to be like the
Even
the
specifically her own
Let
dishes.
me finish.
I wash all of my own dishes as soon as I'm done using them. Before I eat, I wash my dishes.
So anyways, what I was trying to say before he rudely interrupted me was that I refuse to be the wife that just kind of like comes home and has like after a full day of work, we work for the same company, and having to cook for him, and then he gets to eat and then like maybe wash the dishes afterwards. I don't mind doing all the chores, but washing dishes is like the bane of my life. I am totally fine because I actually like the act of cooking, to cook for him on special occasions, meaning like the days where I'm feeling nicer. Because it also is easy to cook for two people than one person sometimes. Great deal happening. But don't expect that to happen every single day.
I know. I mean, but I'm also fine with doing the dishes. Like, I prefer to do the dishes than actually, like, cook. What would your husband say is his biggest pet peeve?
Oh, so easy.
When I swallow like water or or chew loudly.
Yeah, it's a phobia that I have. I forget what it's called. Mouth sounds. I don't like mouth sounds. But what, like, one besides like a phobia, like an actual, like a pet peeve, as opposed to like a.
That I do?
Yeah. Or no, just in general.
Oh, you don't like it. You hate it when you accidentally spill water on yourself. Like you get like irrationally
I hate that
angry.
so much.
You're like, fuck!
It's
It's like comical.
It's so annoying when you go to like drink water from a bottle and you just miss your mouth and it ends up on your like fucking chest.
Look up. I'm gonna make you beautiful. I'm gonna make you like a beautiful mermaid. Merman. But it's okay if a beautiful mermaid too. I'd accept you. Make sure you don't raise your eyebrows because you have eyebrow wrinkles and it's creasing your makeup.
Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. It's very relevant. Would you say that your husband prefers your face to be painted, or would he rather look at it in its natural state? Also, I think I sucked some of that in.
You're right.
A little
Just by
late.
the way.
Doesn't weigh that.
I think you like my face natural.
I do. You're very cute. When you put on makeup, you are like putting on like a mask almost.
I wouldn't say it's a mask. I mean, I definitely think, I feel like makeup is really empowering for
But
me.
I mean, it's literally called putting on your face. Like I think
Yeah.
that's like part of like.
But I wouldn't call it a mask 'cause I'm not trying to like hide an identity.
What I'm saying is that like you are like altering your personality like intentionally.
I don't
When
think
you
I'm
put on makeup.
altering. I'm bringing out the parts of my personality that
That's the definition of altering.
It's not. Because if I'm altering it means I'm changing my personality. I'm just highlighting parts. Like, usually when I put on makeup, I'm going to work or something. So I'm like, I gotta look like a big bad boss
So
lady.
if the personality that
lady.
people perceive is like the average of all the different types of personalities that you have, then if you're highlighting certain personalities, then you're altering your personality if it's the average, right?
What? Beep, 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 beep.
Will your husband say that you spend more money, he spends more money, or you spend money equally?
I feel like we're pretty balanced because you buy things that are more expensive, like things that have to do with your computer, and I buy like small things but more regularly. Like if we go into CVS, I can't not buy like.
Or like you're always going out and spending money and stuff like that.
Well, I'm the type of person who'd rather spend money on like experiences, so I don't pamper myself as much. But I think you do, because you like material things versus experiences more. Excuse me. Look up. Also, you kind of look like a bunny right now.
Between the two of you, who will your husband say is the bigger pack rat?
What's a pack rat?
Like a hoarder.
Me. But it's because I come from an Asian household and we like to reuse, recycle.
Excuses.
And so and also because I'm an artist, I like to keep all my crafts.
We just went shopping today, and I'm not allowed to throw out any of the bags that we got because she wants to
We're
save
throwing
the
out
bags.
most of it, and then we're only saving the 2 anthropology bags because they're so pretty, and we spend a little bit more than we usually do just to make sure that we had shopping bags to carry our nice stuff back.
Which one of you is the biggest procrastinator?
That's you, definitely. I'm a workaholic. I don't procrastinate.
I'm a professional procrastinator.
You're a professional procrastinator.
Professional procrastinator for sure. What's your husband's idea of the perfect weekend?
Perfect weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Away from me.
She's right.
Just sit and talk. Breathe.
You like feel it on my tongue. It's disgusting.
I didn't tell you to inhale it.
Okay. Which one of you is elected to turn off the lights at night?
I do because you get into bed and then you just whine at me until I turn off all the lights.
What? No, well, recently I've been better at it. I turn off the lights myself.
Only because I stopped taking your shit.
How do I like my eggs?
It's not scrambled. It's like over easy or like over hard or something like that.
Yeah, it's over hard.
Over hard, yeah.
You like your eggs scrambled.
Yeah, I'm a basic white boy.
Are you a runny yolk or a non-runny yolk person? Comment below.
Earth-shattering YouTubing over here, guys. I feel like it's one of those things in life that says a lot about your personality.
What does a runny yolk person speak?
I feel like you're like you're a chaotic person if you love runny yolk.
Are you just thinking about my sisters?
Do they like runny yolk?
Yeah.
Like, how do you like slurp that shit up? Like,
They said they eat it like sauce.
that's disgusting. Which one of you can better deal with a stressful situation?
I think it depends on what type of stressful situation. I think generally you're better at being calm when it comes, because I'm just like a anxious person. Like I'm the first to freak out about little stuff. But I will say
I have more experience in professionally to deal with stressful situations.
Maybe my job's very chill. What is one thing you don't have in your house but you wish you did?
A dog. Because he doesn't love me enough.
That's not true.
good guys.
Which one of you would be most likely to go on a diet first?
You.
I think that's more of who needs the diet first. When it's time for dessert, what will I choose over like everything else?
So definitely Moose Tracks if it's for ice cream, Sour Patch Kids, but for candy. But if yawn, let it out. But if it's if you're at the movie theater, you'll definitely want Milk Duds and Sour Patch Kids, even though I tell you it's a bad idea, and then after you eat it, you're like, this is a bad idea.
I've never regretted that decision. How long did we date before we were introduced to our parents?
3 months for you. I told my parents about you about 6 months in.
We would have had to met about 6 months because we graduated.
I told my parents close to graduation. I still remember, I have a video of it. I was with my best friend and we were at brunch and I like texted them about it and my mom thought it was a joke that I was dating you. When I sent a picture, she thought I was just like being funny. And then like, I think it was like literally almost like a year later that she was like, oh, you're being serious. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't joking. But this is important, do not open your eyes until the time. Not a peek!
Ah.
Were you worried about me meeting your parents at all?
No, not at all.
What did you think that your parents would think of me?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, I don't think I thought like they would think anything of you. Like, not in a bad way. I just don't think that like.
They wouldn't think anything of me?
Or I mean, I don't think they would think badly of you.
Would you have continued to date me if they had not liked me?
Yeah, probably. They also probably wouldn't have told me if they didn't like you, unless you were like
horrible.
Yeah, like insane. Like if you started like beating me or something, you know what I mean? Like then
in the dinner table, just started whacking you with a baguette.
Yeah, they'd be like, all right, maybe you shouldn't date this crazy lady, but they like you a lot, so.
Some would say they like me more.
Yeah, they probably like you more. My mom definitely likes you more than me.
Why?
Probably because you're not an asshole like me.
Because I actually answer her text messages.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You just ignore your mom. It's so
That's
mean.
not true. I don't ignore her. I acknowledge that I have received a text message, and
you
then
do not acknowledge it to her.
No, I acknowledge it in my head, and then I forget.
That's not how communication works. Why are you just such a terrible son? I'm kidding. What were your first impressions of my family?
They were definitely way more normal than.
What's that supposed to mean?
Than what you would let me on to believe. Like I thought it was gonna be like this, like explosion of like Asian fury, and like your dad and mom would just start like beating me on the spot.
Well, I did.
And then
I wasn't sure how they were gonna respond.
And then they
to
were
me
like
dating you.
normal people. I met them. I'm like, oh wow, your family is actually wonderful. Like I love your family.
Okay.
And I was expecting.
In my defense, I was preparing him for the worst. I was really worried about their reaction. Also, the fact that he's a white boy, and I was like, how are they gonna feel that he's not Taiwanese? And to my surprise, they loved him. They were really nice. I think my dad took a little bit of time to warm up to you, but then again, he's a man of very little words. I wouldn't say that he felt any type of way about you. I think he just didn't know how to interact with you.
Oh, I'm like a green Frenchman. With a weird mustache.
I feel like I'm taking my kid to get his first shots. Oh no, you made me mess up! Why would you jump? How did you push your lips together? No, like, I'm gonna make you look like that. Oh no, I did make you look like that. Oh no. I did not mean to do that. Okay.
You laughing at me doesn't make me feel better about this.
What would you say is the best and worst part about living with me?
I think the best part is I get to see you every day. And the worst part is I have to talk to you every day.
Why?
You talk so much
I
sometimes.
do not.
I am much more of an introvert than she is.
Silly.
So, that means most of the times I would just like to lay down and just...
That's an Ali Wong quote.
I know. Pardon me, bitch.
Don't call me that. Rude.
Sorry. I should say biatch. That's how you know it's not real.
Close your eyes.
Pardon me, biatch.
I want to ask you the same question that you asked me a while ago for me, which is what's one thing that's not in the house that you would like?
Maybe this doesn't apply, but like I wish we had like almost like a separate bedroom or something, so that we could be like, we could have like our individual time more, or like if we like wanted to go to bed and I was
office?
like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like whatever
No, I
we're
agree
doing
with
doesn't
that.
distract the other person. I swear to God, no. My eyes are already watering. It's okay, I got it.
Your eyes are closing on me. Eyes are like the part that's like hardest to do, and it sucks that like you're so sensitive. Okay.
I feel like a failure. I would not make it on their own way. So you're just putting glue on my face?
Yep. You're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. Do you really want to say no? Ooh, do you really want to go? Ooh.
What's the one word that I use that you wish I didn't?
I think the one word that I truly wish you didn't say is the word disgusting. Because I have a very negative reaction to that
word in particular,
You think that word is disgusting? Got him.
much better. Don't turn your head. Stay. I like have limited amount of time before your glue dries, so you need to stop moving. Why do you keep turning around like I tell you not to? You're so annoying. Alright, that's enough. Just a little hint. Just a tiny little hint of a green. Hey! Come here!
What's pokey?
Pokey. Face me! I can't help you if you don't face me so I can see what's happening. Where? Right here?
Oh. Hey guys, if you like this video of me getting tortured, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. Oh shit, a pearl just fell off my face.
No!
Remember to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and also notification bell so you can know when Cindy's next awesome video of me getting tortured comes out. If you want to see more videos of me, comment below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Stay creative, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye guys.
If that camera stops and you're not telling me, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
It stopped. It stopped.
Did it actually?
Yeah, it actually stopped.
If you're lying to me, I'm gonna jab this straight into your eye.
I'm not lying, it actually stopped. Why don't you believe me?
Because you're like laughing.
No trust in our relationship.